Yo, yo, yo. Are we live, my friends? Are we live? If we're live, drop me a comment. Let me know, guys. You already know how it is with these live streams. I don't know if they've started or not. Let me know if you can hear me, guys. Drop me a comment if you can hear me. Oh, loud and clear, baby. We are in. We are in and ready to go, my friends. Right, if you're in here nice and early, hit that juicy like button. Drop me a comment. Let me know that you're in here, my friends. Today we have a pretty exciting live stream coming through. We got some people piling on in. That's what we want to see, baby. That's what we want to see, loud and clear. We live, baby. Today, guys, right? We got to address a few things, and we got to speak about penny stocks in general. I only got to do 2 videos today because I spent so much time researching these guys right here, and I spent a lot of time in the Discord today. So I only got 2 videos done. But I've set myself this goal in January: 3 uploads every single day. We've stuck to it so far. We're nearly at the end of the month. Maybe I ain't going to lose that streak. We're going to get 3 videos every day, baby. What's up, yo, man? We all in here. First of all, right, let me know if you ate on this company with me today, Tmdi. Drop a comment right now, baby. Let me know if you're eating. I'm still holding my full position for the record, my friends. Of course, you guys already know I have the one. It's compulsory at this stage, the 1 Guinness. I mean, Jack should have a job at Goldman Sachs. They wouldn't pay me enough, bro. We make more bread by ourselves, baby. What's up, guys? A lot of you guys seem to be in here. I made a few bucks on them. I ate. Boom, baby. We getting big gets today, baby. Rick Hell's in. Mads Topped is in the stream. Small gains here. Let's turn them small gains into big gains, baby. Let's get that full baguette. We don't settle for the bread. Sens. Yeah, we can talk about Sens later on. F4SX. Probably not going to touch on that one today. Hope you guys are taking profits. Yeah, we take profits a lot, my friends. Usually I would have been out of a company like this by now, but I think we're in for a good evening and a good tomorrow. You got NDRA. Beautiful. We made a lovely move on that as well. Irish guys in here. Only big gains here. We only go for the baguettes, baby. But there's a good few of you guys in here now. Again, please hit that juicy like button if you haven't yet. But I just want to bring you through how I do literal preliminary research on a penny stock. Like how I do the absolute basics. Just what you need to get started, because I make a lot of video on these companies now, but for every company I speak about on YouTube, I probably look at least, and I mean at least 10 more, and they don't even make the cut. Like you do that preliminary research, you don't like what you see, and they're gone. You know, so I want to show you how you do that starter research. And then once you've done that is when you can really start to deep dive into the company. And that's where things get a bit more complicated, and we probably can't cover that in a live stream, but I'll show you guys the absolute basics today, because I'm getting a lot of questions about it. Abs in here with the £5, my guy. What's happening, brother? Hopefully that £5 came from gains that I helped you make today, my friend. We in here. Nearly 500 people in the chat, baby. 100 in about 30 minutes. That's awesome. We're at 280 right now. This is the slowest these guys have been moving. Or is TradingView just being a bit slow? It has been prone to doing that sometimes. That's why I always have this chart. Oh, 284. So maybe there was a little bit of a move. Nathan Barnes. What's up, brother? One of the goats in the Discord. The guy helped put me onto Titan Medical in the first place. Man's made too many good calls. It's disgusting. Too many good calls. CCIV, we'll speak about them maybe towards the end. The juicy like button was all wet. Yeah, good. That's because everybody's smashing it to pieces, baby. But right, so penny stocks and how I go about starting the research process. So I'm going to assume there is a ticker that somebody said to you and you want to have a little bit of a look into it. There are loads of ways to find out about penny stocks. Literally, I find out about them through my Discord. Like, there's so many people in there now that get so many sent to me on a daily basis. The first things I'm going to do, okay, I have it all up on the screen right now. This is literally how easy it is. I'll get it up on TradingView so I can have a look at the chart, okay? I look at 15-minute charts, 4 hours, and then when I'm actually trading them, the 5-minute, 15-minute, and even the 1 minute sometimes. Look up the stock here, okay? Get up the company's website. Look for the investors tab because you're going to need that later on. I like having a look at Yahoo Finance if it's a penny stock. I like seeing what the volume's doing. So you can see, for example, with TMDI, volume is huge compared to the average volume. That is not to be underestimated. That is what makes big swings happen. People need to be in the company for things like this to happen in a day or a little bit more than a day, whatever it is. For some reason, that chart isn't updating right now. But hey, it is what it is. I'll try to refresh it. It's because it's nice to see the candles move in real time. Yeah, I just messaged Trent and asked Trent, the chart master in the Discord, what I think about the price action. He can just tell me, baby, how to make bread 101. So they're the first things to do. Okay, go to the website, go to the investors tab, open that up in a new link. You're going to spend a lot of time here, my friends, an awful lot, okay? When you go to an investor tab, this is the first thing I look for every single time, an investor presentation. Pretty much every single video we've made on YouTube, you will see me going through these. So just download that straight away. Yahoo Finance again for that volume. You can see it going up in real time as of right now. And then I also like to look at their most recent quarterly reports, okay? So look at the actual report itself, but also I like looking at the transcript of their earnings call, and Seeking Alpha always does a great job of getting them up. And read through this in full, because you will always, and I mean always, find some juicy information here, my friends. How many we got? How to be Jack 101. Yeah, this is just how to start a YouTube channel, basically, guys. Just let people throw ticker symbols at you. Spend the time looking through 9 bad ones and get 1 good one back. Guys, I'm not going to be looking at any tickers in particular until maybe the end of the video, but I just want to start it off with this, just in case people are watching it back as well. I just want to give people an idea of how you do preliminary research and how within the span of 1 to 3 or 4 hours, you can have a fairly decent understanding of a company. You can have found all of the recent news on them, etc., etc. Like, it makes the whole process a lot quicker because you cannot research every single company in the world. It's literally impossible. You know what I mean? Like, genuinely, I get 50 to 60 tickers thrown at me every single day through YouTube and my Discord. So like, I can't physically spend that much time researching them. So the first thing I always do is go over to that website and just see what they do. First of all, see if it is of interest to you. You know what I mean? And so I go on to these guys, and they're Titan Medical. Welcome to Titan Medical, robotic single access surgery. As soon as I read that, I'm interested for a couple of reasons. One, because there's been a few penny stocks in this particular sector that have been exploding as of late. We played one a while back, TRXC. We called them when they were at about 120 a share, I believe it was. And yeah, now we're sitting at a clean 374. They were actually up in the 4s earlier on. You know what I mean? So that's the power of doing these screenings and being willing to hold sometimes, my friends. So I'm keeping a close eye on this chart today because I am investing in this one. We've 3,000 shares and we got in at 208. I was one of the lucky ones who got in right at market open. I could have got a couple of cents cheaper, but I didn't. But I'm keeping a lot of people in the Discord are on this one as well, so I want to make sure that I can alert people if I need to. ABML is going crazy, guys. You guys already know about ABML, but you guys know a lot more than me about ABML at this stage, in all honesty. Oh, somebody sold TDMI yesterday at 185. That hurts to see a little bit. That really hurts to see a little bit. ABML. This is what Barnes has been saying for a long time. They're going to be a dividend company. And I mean, yeah, they have the potential. They have the potential. But once you've done that, okay, once literally within 2 minutes, you can figure out if you want to even bother starting to research a company. Just go to their website. And again, I always like this. I always like going to the About tab. Again, just learning the absolute basics of the company. Obviously, I'm not going to do a full preliminary research session here, but you're going to read about them. You're going to read about their vision. You're going to read why compared to the competition are you going to choose these guys, okay? You might have a look at the leadership team, the board of directors. Have a look at an interview from the CEO every now and again. You will learn a lot from a CEO very, very quickly, my friends, okay? 299 is the line of resistance for TMDI. Trent, you already know we're all looking at it when it gets up here. We just want to see that 10% breakout, and we know we're going to the moon, baby. Am I excited for OEG? Yeah, baby. When's the video for OEG coming out? I'll probably make one soon. I mean, that's the thing about these penny stocks, guys, is not a lot has changed since I've covered them, in all honesty. I mean, they're another one. I call it 148. What are we even at today? We have had some really good calls as of late. And that's not always going to happen either. Don't let the world of YouTube, don't let me, don't let anybody else fool you. A lot of these penny stocks do terribly. For example, there was another one I put out in my Discord. I didn't play it, but I sent a message letting people know that I was watching it pre-market. And look, it's down 4% today. It didn't make any move. It only has a 16 million market cap. Thankfully, I didn't decide to play this one. But I mean, not every penny stock goes to the moon. So do be aware of that, my friends. But once you've done that, once you've spent 5 minutes on their website and looking at their stock chart, your mind's already made up. You know, okay, I have at least some sort of a very minor interest in this company. Daniel Druff asking for the red breast. Can you see it behind me? It is back there. Next thing I'm generally going to do, once I've read all of these about tabs, I'm going to go over to their investors page. I'm always going to start off on this investor presentation. Guys, you cannot, and I mean you cannot afford to skip these. The time to reward ratio you get out of these is absolutely insane. I cannot stress it enough. it gives you an immense basic understanding of the company. I mean, this would probably take you 20 minutes to read through once, and you're going to have a really good understanding of what they do and why you might be interested looking into this company. Like, if you follow me for a long time, you know that I am big on these investor presentations. What's a stock I'm bullish on that I haven't mentioned yet? Discord members might be able to tell you. Nothing off the top of my head. I make it very public knowledge in my Discord as soon as possible. Lordstown Motors news? What's the Lordstown Motors news? I highly doubt that's true. I'm sure I would have found out about that unless it happened in the last 5 minutes. Yeah, no, nothing new that I see here anyway. OEG has closed its offering and has said they have large solar projects coming. Check out the closing. Yeah, no, I'm aware of that. Invisible Head investing with the $5. TMDI, baby. You already know. You already know, baby. If you're in TMDI, you're eating good today. That's all I'm going to say. We've had our volatile moments, but I mean, look at that daily action, my friends. I mean, it's beautiful. It looks like we may actually start to consolidate it sometime soon. This is where people need to start deciding if they're going to hold overnight or if they're going to run away with their profits. I personally plan on holding overnight, in all honesty, but things can change in the span of an hour or two. As I said, I'll be keeping up to date with this all the way till market close. When do I expect CCIV to announce? Shortly. I mean, I'll be surprised if it's not by the end of January, in all honesty. Like, there's no guarantees. It's all rumors at this stage, but by the rumors that we have and the circumstantial evidence we have, it all leads to it being said by this month. Let's talk about Gevo. Yeah, Gevo's gone crazy. Congrats to everybody in there. I'm not in them, but it is what it is. Right, so that's once you've read that investor presentation, you've read the about section on their website. You have the most basic understanding of a company possible. You know what they're selling, what sets them apart to an extent. If it's a biopharma penny stock, you know what patents they have or how many patents they have. You know if they're working worldwide. You know if they have FDA approval. You know if they have all of these very important questions, okay? Nico Muller with the $5. Thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate you big time, man. So you have this really good basic understanding of a company. Then you do start to need to do a little bit of digging, okay? And the next place I'll generally go to, this is the next really easy step, is their most recent quarter call transcript, okay? And again, Seeking Alpha generally has these up on there. And so here in the first paragraph, it's usually going to tell you how much cash they have, how much they've lost or made the last quarter. They'll give you quarter over quarter, what's the word? Comparisons. So you can see if they're growing or if they're not growing. You'll see the EPS in general as well. And then, of course, you can always go and look at this on their actual website under investors as well. You'll find their filings, financial events, etc., etc. But I read through this in full every single time. You would have seen it if you watched today's video. I went through this exact article right here. We got loads of really juicy information out of it. Then you have the financial results. You're going to read all of this. You'll be taking notes of it. You'll see if it's been a good quarter, if it's been a bad quarter. With these guys, we were able to discover that they essentially rebranded themselves over the last 3 months or so. You know, completely and utterly changed what they're doing. Like, they had a rough start of the year, and that's one of the reasons that they hadn't done well whatsoever. We know that we have upcoming catalysts. It really is that simple. So, like, all of that can literally be done in an hour to an hour and a half. And that is the basics of how you start on these penny stocks. Then you can spend as much time as you want on these charts. I mean, you can look at your 15 minutes, your 1 hours, your 4 hours. You can draw out all the trend lines in the world that you want. You can make a fairly good estimate of what you expect to happen. Like with these guys today, for example. So I had called these in the Discord before this run-up had happened. I believe it was. Somebody in the Discord might be able to correct me. But I believe they were only at about... No, it wasn't the whole way before. I believe we were at about 201 when I initially called them. And then they shot up to like 215 and then took a little bit off. But for me, I was watching this gap, and then the moment market opened, I was like, is there going to be a pullback in the first 1 or 2 minutes, or are we going to start off green? We started off green. That led me to believe this was going to be a nice swing today. And I mean, I got in at 208. We're at 278. The swing's already been successful. You know, I could happily walk away with my profits right now. It was an easy day. It was a good day. I put 3,000 shares in, so I'm up a couple of K. It's nice. You know what I mean? But sometimes you got to hold these swings a little bit longer. What percentage of penny stocks you hold in your portfolio? Not a big percentage at all. And I don't hold them very long. I don't treat them as part of my portfolio, genuinely. My penny stock right now, I'm playing around with, let's say, about 10K, 15K or so. But I just treat that money as completely different to all of my long-term investments. It's a small percentage. And as well, if I'm putting 10K on a penny stock, with me, I'm usually not going to be willing to risk more than 20% of whatever I have invested. So if I put 10K in my head, I'm only realistically losing 20%. I'll watch the price action. I'll set a stop limit, whatever it is. But yeah, it's not a big percentage whatsoever. Wednesday Adams, good to see you in here. Sorry, mate. Love the idea for the live stream. No, thank you for showing up. Thank you for being here. What's your limit on TMDI? I don't have one yet. We ran away so quickly. I will have something set before the night is up, though. Everybody in the Discord will be made aware of it. Do I have any BTC or ETH? No, not yet. I will. I will at some stage have some amount of my personal wealth in crypto, but not yet. Like, until I have an awful lot of money, I don't really care too much to invest in it. NetWays stock has gone to the moon. Don't buy. People are starting to sell. A lot of the same people were saying that right here. Yeah, I mean, it's a penny stock. It's a risk. You're going to lose money some of the time. You'll make a lot of money some of the time. I mean, yesterday we called Sens. That had a 100% move between the market and aftermarket hours. We called NDRA. That had a 60% move. And then what's it doing today? It's up another 17%. I know it opened a lot greener than that. With these penny stocks, if you get it right more often than you get it wrong, you're going to make a lot of money. But don't get greedy as well. I mean, again, to the people in my Discord, they've seen that I rather sell out early as opposed to late. So sometimes I do miss out on the absolute max potential I could get, but I play it safe and I consistently make money. And I'd rather do that than being filled with anxiety 24/7. Can you please repeat the name of the research site that you're using? Which one? This is TradingView. You'll see it all up here as well in the bars. So TradingView is what I use for my charting. This is obviously just their website. You're going to have to go to the company's website to get all of their investor relations information every single time. Yahoo Finance, that's kind of, I have a look at volume here. There are some other interesting things here. Seeking Alpha, that's probably who you were referring to when I'm looking at the transcript calls. And then there's an awful lot more that I use as well. I mean, I like tip ranks a lot. There's a website called Hot Penny Stocks or something like that. Let me see if I can find it. That might not be what it's called. Hot Penny Stocks. This one here, all penny stocks. This is just for kind of getting ideas, you know what I mean? Who's this? Robert Frost. Oh, Robert, good to see you, my man. This is actually one of the mods in the Discord. Thanks, Jack. I definitely made my Discord money 1,000 times over. I'm very happy to hear that, my friend. That's what it's all about. And that's why we're growing so quick, because everybody's eating baguettes, baby. Bought 3,000 shares of Sens and sold out of my initial investment, free rolling 922 shares. Love to see that, man. I love risk-free trades. You know, nothing could go wrong. I mean, you're just getting given money for no reason. It's beautiful. But this one here as well, allpennystocks.com, hot NASDAQ penny stocks. I scan these quite often, so I know pretty much 90% of these names. So if I see a name that I don't know, I'd often look into it. And you guys will probably notice a lot of these names because a lot of them are very popular on YouTube right now. But you can kind of set it up the price you want. It's all NASDAQ listed stocks. This can be a good screener. But yeah, I don't really need screeners anymore because I have an army of Discord people throwing tickers at me every single day. Ooh, TMDI's bounced off the 50 RSI again. What are you looking on, Trent? 5 minutes? I know you play 5 minutes a lot. Yeah, you're 5 minutes. Oh, we could make the next leg up, Trent. We could make the next leg up. Let's hope we are, baby. I want everybody eating today, baby. Stella Knight, I just want you to know that nobody likes you, okay? I'm just gonna block you right now. Thank you very much. If you're a scammer, nobody likes you. Will this video be available to watch later? Yep, all of my live streams get uploaded to my YouTube channel. But Trent, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying, actually, baby. This looks quite nice. This what? Ooh. I'll leave it on the 5 minute for now, guys, just so that we can have a quick look on it. Wait or buy TMDI, that's up to you, my friend. Again, my Discord members will tell you I'm very conservative. I'm very picky with my entry points, and it probably leads me to missing out more often than I make money, to be honest. But yeah, it's up to you. Wednesday with the $2 Luna gang. I know you're waiting for that Luna video. I'm going to get around to it, but there's so much I actually have to cover over the next day or two. Some of our bigger plays, some of our bigger long-term holds have had some potential catalysts coming out. I need to make a VJack video and also an SBCE video, and we even need an SRAC video. A lot of our space plays. My financial friend, what's happening, brother? Love the pics recently. I appreciate that, my man. I appreciate the shout out earlier on as well. I hope that you're eating on TMDI as well, brother. We're trying to feed the family out here. That's what we do. Hey Jack, I'm going to join the Discord. I want to eat bread too. I'm glad. You know, that's what I'm here for. I really want to give you guys that bread. Scared money don't make money. You're right, my friend. You're right. But I also think that dumb money doesn't make money a lot of the time too. I think there's a nice happy balance somewhere in between where, you know, you're not scared, but you're not stupid either. Fair hat. I've been your subscriber since 4K and I knew you'd be successful. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. I use the free version of Free Trade. Yeah, I don't have. It gives me everything I need for free, so I don't need to pay for it. I pay for enough of these financial related subscriptions as it is. But yeah, so do make sure. Obviously, if you're joining in late, I went through the absolute basics of how I do preliminary research on all of my penny stocks. It can be done within, if you're efficient, it can be done within an hour, quite literally. But then when it comes to the deep dives, that's a different story altogether, and it's different on a per company basis. It takes a lot of scouring the internet, in all honesty. I mean, if you just type in the stock and go to news, you will often see me scour through 3, 4, 5. Like, most people don't know what the second page of the Google search looks like. I'm on the 5, 6, 7 page an awful lot of the time trying to find that juicy news. And as well, I know it's a lot easier for me because I have a Discord group full of people who want to make baguettes. So I have all of their support as well, to be fair. How much is Patreon? It starts at $10 a month. And then there's a $20 a month option as well. You get one private live stream. Well, it's not just a one-on-one for $20. Like, I couldn't value myself at that. But all of those guys will get a private live stream once a month in the latter probably week of the month where we just talk stocks. I'll try answer as many questions for them guys as I can. Penny stocks to look for tomorrow. Yeah, you see, I'm getting asked this a lot. Oh, that's not what I was looking for. See, I'm still going to be watching these guys tomorrow because I'm going to be watching them overnight. There's a couple on my watch list. There's not really anything else I'm looking to play just yet. There's a lot of the ones we speak about a considerable period of time that you could definitely look at swinging. Gaxi's had some interesting price action as of late. Acer actually has some decent pullbacks recently. You could potentially be looking for an entry point. But there's nothing new on my radar for tomorrow in particular. But that could change. I'll do a good bit of research tomorrow morning to get into these pennies. You gotta stay up to date with these things, especially as a YouTuber. What platform do I use to trade? I use Trading 212 personally. Up 51%, brother, on TMDI. Let's go, baby. Baguettes all day. That's what I love to see. That's what I love to see. Oh, yeah, there's the Patreon link if you want it, guys. It's also the first link in the description of this video if you need it. What's up, young investor, brother? Good to see you. I'm wondering if you made some bread with us in the Discord today, my man. I think I'll join your top tier Patreon. I will try for 1 month. Look, you do you, honestly. It's there for anybody who wants it. I mean, it's grown like crazy this month because we've made some really nice calls. But I mean, nobody has to join. Like, I'm fine. You do whatever you want. But if you want to join in, you're going to be eating baguettes anyway, baby. Did I look at MOTS? I don't think I did. What got me into penny stocks? So, I mean, I've obviously known about them for a long time. But I've obviously started making more money recently, so I have some more money to play with. And it's something I've been interested in for a long time. And I said back in December in my Discord I was going to start doing some swing trades because I had been looking at a lot of companies and I called a lot of companies very, very well over the last 2 months or so, but I haven't played them just because I know it's a lot more risky, especially when I'm a person on YouTube. I really cannot stand the thoughts of losing people money. And the guys in Discord know I nearly had a breakdown. It might have been earlier on this week because I bought into a stock and I kind of panicked because I realized that, it's not just my money on the line anymore. But I did a lot of practice. I really applied myself, did a lot of study, and that's what got me into it. I just want to make more money. I think getting some realized gains in the portfolio every now and again is awesome as well. Yeah, TMDI chart poised for end of day run. That's why we have it up on this 5-minute chart right now. I'm feeling confident in a power hour run for these guys in all honesty. But we're gonna have to wait and see. Made loads of bread in the Discord. That's what I want to hear, brother. That's what I want to hear. Respect. $4 tomorrow, and it will still be half value of TRXC. Yeah, see, I don't think there's the most direct comparison in the world to be made to TRXC right now. But I don't think $4 out of the realms of possibility whatsoever. A lot of guys in the Discord were calling for $3 earlier on. We did very briefly hit it. I don't actually know why it's not showing up on the 5-minute chart. I saw it happen in front of me. But I think $3 was a very high possibility from the start. We holding TMD overnight. You already know, baby. I think this is going to be one of those pre-market movers tomorrow. I really do. It's not often I hold penny stocks overnight as well, my friends. The only one we did this month was OEG, and that paid off very handsomely for us. But again, the guys in the Discord will tell you, usually it's an in and out job. Sometimes I can be in and out in as quick as 15 minutes to 30 minutes if I'm looking for a 10-15% return. With these guys, I think we're up 35-ish%, but I think I can get a bit more out of them. Thank you, Jack. Discord's amazing. I'm glad you think so, brother. I'm glad you think so. That's what it's here for. Opinions on Alibaba for an investment? It's just one of the guys I never really looked at the end of the day. John Vu, how much of your portfolio do you have in penny stocks? I kind of answered this earlier, brother. I don't really think of them as my portfolio. I have about $15,000 or so I'm willing to play around with in regards to my penny stocks. That doesn't mean I generally do $15,000 on each one. Like today was just over $6,000. But I don't compare that to my real portfolio, my long-term portfolio. And I'm not, if I do put $10,000 on a stock, I'm only risking 15 to 20%. I'm not ever risking the full position. It's risk management at the end of the day. Do I have a finance background? No, not whatsoever. It's always been of great interest to me, but no, not whatsoever. Delivering mail to the sounds of you, bro. I hope you're a USPS driver and have some information for me. Yes, guys, I'm holding TMDI overnight. Opinion on Sens after the pullback. Ooh, Sens is the one that got away. So, obviously, I had called these guys on YouTube and in my Discord when we were much lower. I don't even remember where we were. I think it was around market open here. I had called them before, but this would have been my time to get in. My Wi-Fi went down yesterday, and I was extremely frustrated, because I obviously have to get my YouTube videos up. This whole job revolves around Wi-Fi, so I didn't want to trade because I didn't want to let my emotion take over. So, I missed out on an absolutely huge run-up. I had about 7 or 8K I was looking to put into them, so that could have been literally, we could have made 5 to 7K that day. It is what it is, baby. You move on. You know what I mean? A lot of the guys in the Discord, and genuinely, as long as that's happening, I'm happy. I can always make more bread. Have I researched STPK? Only very basic research. I haven't really done very much at all. How about OEG? I mean, everybody knows how I feel about OEG. I'm the OEG OG, baby. I'm fairly sure I was the first person to make a full DD video on these guys on YouTube. The 5-minute chart's not going to tell us very much. Let me bring it back to the 4-hour. I love them as a long term. I put a $9 price target on them when I made my first video, and that's when they were at right here, 148 a share. And we played them twice. I haven't played them recently. It was the first week of the month that I was playing them. But I still think there's lots of swings to be made. BPYP, whatever happened to your homie horse? I got the horse head still. Well, no, it's not a horse head. That's Brian. I mean, he's not a horse head. But no, he's still around. He's just chilling, baby. You already know what I mean. He's already chilling. I actually might be buying a horse. This is an exclusive. This has never been said on YouTube before, but I might be buying a horse for my girlfriend relatively soon. So we could have an actual horse for the videos. Imagine that. Imagine that intro. Just me chilling with my horse, man. I'll be in a horse mask. I'll get a pint of Guinness and everything. Can I go over Gaxi, please? I have videos on them. I haven't looked at them too much since. I mean, I've been following the chart and the price action, but I don't know if there's any new news since I last covered them. How do I trade pre-market and aftermarket on trading 212? I don't. You cannot do that. TMDI 6, come on. Look at that. Look at that 4-hour chart. That's beautiful. Is there any methods to buy stocks pre-market in Europe? Not that I know of. Have I looked into LPCN? No, not yet. I know a few people are getting in there. Oh, are we making our next leg up, guys? Are we making our next leg up? Thoughts on GSAT? Haven't kept up to date with them. Do I ever trade options? You actually can't trade options on my broker or in Ireland in general. There's a few websites that have some, but not for most stocks. Like there's IG brokers where you can do options on like the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ and like Tesla and Apple, but like literally a handful of 10 to 15 stocks. That's all. Thoughts on DSGT? I like what I've seen so far. I'm not invested because I didn't really look at them early enough in all honesty. But yeah. I mean, guys, if I say I haven't looked into a stock, it's nothing against the stock. As I've said, I literally get 50 to 60 tickers a day thrown at me. I can only really focus on what I like to look at within 5 minutes of looking at it. Or else I'd have no time to make videos or go live or for the Discord, and things have to be prioritized. TMDI, yeah, we're looking at it, baby. No, I don't actually have a Webull account, my friend. I wish I did, but I can't use them in Ireland. Oh, look, let's go to $3 again. I'm just an affiliate for Webull. Sadly, I can't actually use them. I wish I could. Ooh, Naeem, what's up with the $3? Any thoughts on PTE? We covered these guys a considerable period of time ago. I actually don't know if I did on YouTube, but we've been speaking about them in the Discord for a while. I've been following them, and I've been getting closer and closer to buying them on several occasions. This one here in particular, remember they had that really nice run-up. I'm going to revisit these and take them quite seriously relatively soon. How to find stocks like TSMP, BSP, YouTube, Twitter, my Discord. You're not going to find them very often by yourself. You can also find these things on like Reddit and StockTwits and stuff, but it's very hard to find. You need to be in part of a network, genuinely. People throwing change at you to read their comments. Yeah, I mean, I wish I could read all of the comments, but I can't. You know what I mean? And some people are willing to do that. Nobody has to. A lot of the guys doing that are from the Discord, and I help make them that money, so I don't feel too bad about it. 212 is commission free. They don't charge anything. Wait, let me get TMDI back up. Oh, it just had a little pullback. It's really struggling to break through that 299. A lot of people ask me for my plans if I plan on opening a position in SENS. Not yet. Again, I don't chase. I will watch them extraordinarily closely. I mean, I did say I think they could be one of the best penny stocks for this year. And ultimately, buying at this price, if things go to plan, they will make a lot of money. They will make you a lot of money. But I don't want my nerves being that spooked. So I'm going to watch them closely tomorrow and see what happens. RSI is oversold. The MACD looks to turn a little bit bearish, so I'm not going to try time that one too closely. What am I drinking? Pepsi. It's Guinness. It's Guinness, my friends. Leah, what's happening, Leah? You're literally famous. I'm not famous. I'm still a small timer. We do got 791 people in here, though. Thank you all of my friends. Oh, we're at nearly 300 likes as well. You guys are legends. Thank you so much for hitting that juicy like button. Yeah, but there's ways around this, London. If you just deposit into CFD and transfer the money from your CFD to your invest, there's no commission fees. Love Guinness. Everybody loves Guinness, baby. Sorry if this has been asked, but where do you recommend going to start learning the basics charts? I get asked this so much, and I don't have a really good answer. I mean, Trent is in the live stream right now. He's my chart master. He's in the Discord. He was live earlier on for us guys in there, bringing us through this company and a few other of our penny players. I don't have any specific resources. I might try and make one myself, but I'm no expert. I mean, I've better than general understanding, but there's people out there who know a lot more in their charts than me. But we'll try to get Trent to start a YouTube channel. He's a genius. Trent has taught me a lot. That's the power of that Discord. I mean, it's not just me in there. I provide not even 1/10 of what gets provided in there. Any mining companies for the EV market? I gave in and I'm giving you my change. Cameron with the 5. Yeah, this is a tough one because I've looked at a couple, but I've never pulled any triggers. And I kind of kick myself over it because it was a very, very obvious play to be made like 3 or 4 months ago. And I still think that a lot of them have a lot of long-term potential. I know it comes back to the pick and spades and you want to invest in the shovels, not the actual company. I just never saw any that I liked enough to actually put my money in. I just rather a lot of the EV stocks. You know what I mean? I rather my Tesla, I rather my Neo, my Workhorse, my Lordstown Motors, now my CCIV. Hopefully that goes through. Giga Metals, yeah. Giga Metals is obviously a big one, and we were watching them for a long time, but I never pulled the trigger. I know if Antes is in here, I'm fairly sure he was one of the first guys plugging Giga Metals into Discord. Thanks for answering, like investing in milk in the refrigerator. Yeah, kind of. I think the milk in this situation does have immense potential. But yeah, the two main ones that obviously spring to mind are Giga Metals and MP Materials. And again, MP is one that got away from me very quickly. And again, in this game, things are always changing very, very quickly. Just kind of have to as a YouTuber move on and look towards that next play. Will this just break $3? I mean, you naughty, you teasing me. I hope a few of you guys know that reference. I don't know if the meme culture is up on YouTube. Do I see Workhorse dropping? I see Workhorse doing what it's been doing for months now and just going up and down until we get a real announcement. It's that simple. That's why it is. It is kind of annoying because so much good news has come out, and I believe genuinely it deserves to be a considerably higher price. The same goes for Ride. It is what it is. Green day for TMDI tomorrow, or pullback. Well, I mean, I plan on holding them overnight, so that says what I believe is going to happen. But there's no guarantees in this life, baby. Heard of TLS or CBBT? Yeah, TLSS is on the radar. I know a few guys in the Discord I've spoke to about it. I can't end the stream before we break $3. I didn't plan on this being the longest stream in the world, in all honesty. I just wanted to show you guys the absolute basics here. We'll see. Let me go. I was enjoying the 15-minute chart earlier. Let me see what that's saying to me. Yeah, see, it's getting really difficult there. Let me see. I wouldn't say there. I'd say somewhere closer to here. 273, and then obviously it is that 299 right up here that we're struggling to break through. We're respecting this range now for a little bit too long. If we keep respecting this consolidation, if something doesn't change before market close, we're probably going to see a big post-market move at some stage. Am I holding shares in Neo? Yeah, I only got 80. I invested in them when I didn't have much money. It was when I started, pretty much. I'm up over 300%, but I haven't added, sadly. It is what it is. If I had more money back then, I would have gone in heavier. Use the 5-1, Mr. Trent. I am using the 5-1. I just wanted to have a look at a few of these things, eh? Chart master. I just want to see these trends broke. Yeah, $3 is a strong resistance right now. That's why we want to see it break out. Thoughts on Chinese stocks like Baba? I just treat them like any other stocks, really. Yeah, this is some interesting stuff going on. A bit of volume seems to be coming back the last 5 minutes. Oh, GEN to the moon. Yeah, a lot of people are like that. Do you have a goal this year? What percentage in green are you looking to hit? I don't really set myself percentage goals because I'm more focused on just overall returns, because if not, I find it difficult to keep investing, because obviously every time I invest a chunk into my portfolio, it brings the percentage down naturally. So I just want overall returns. What do I mean when I say I'll only risk 20% of a stock? Well, I mean, if I was to go into a company at $2 with $10,000, I'd have a stop loss somewhere around 180. Now that's not factual. Don't take that as me saying you should do that every time. Sometimes I'd have to go longer. Sometimes it would only be a 10% stop loss. But that's what I mean. I generally wouldn't risk more than 20% on any one trade. Yeah, Trent, what's Trent saying? This sideways consolidation is solid for another upward movement tomorrow, but if it kicks too high in after hours and pre, I expect it to drop. Yeah, I hear that, my man. I hear that, my man. Do I think GME is going to drop back down at some stage? Yeah, it literally has to. It literally has to. Price prediction for Titan Medical. I'm not setting one. We're just playing the charts. We're just doing what the charts tell us to. We're following the price prediction. TSNP, I'll probably have another video on them relatively soon. Whew. I think I'm going to end this one relatively soon, guys. I'm tired today. As I said, I did a lot of research into TMDI, so much so that I only got 2 videos done. I just wanted to come on because, again, I set myself that goal of 3 videos a day in January, so I want to keep that going. Oh, Trent. Come on, cross. That's coming back to that 50. Yeah, a lot of charts are fairly rough today. Future horse name. I found out you don't get to name your horse. So, like, you when you buy it, it already has a name. So I can't call it whatever I want, or else it'll just be confused. So that was a bit annoying. I'm just Stealth. Stealth is just here for the accent. Stealth, you're here for the baguettes, baby. You haven't left that penny stock chat in like 3 weeks, bro. You're here for the baguettes. Right, my friends. I think that's where we're going to end things today. A 40-minute stream. I got to bring you guys through the basics of what I wanted to do there. We spoke about this guy. Oh, I really hope this just breaks out a little bit soon. But I appreciate you all being here, my friends. You're absolute legends. I appreciate all of the support in January as well. The growth as of late has been immense. You know what I mean? On YouTube, we just broke 80,000 subs earlier. We're already at like 80,500. We went up like 3,000 subs in 2 days. It was insane. So thank you all for that support. The Patreon's growing so quickly as well. That Discord group has over 1,700 members in there now. It's insane, but we're eating our baguettes, baby. We're growing because we're eating our baguettes. But thank you all so much for it. Oh, jeez. Mads Toft, I'm trying to end the stream. What are you doing with your DKK 500? We had to look this up yesterday as well. You're a top tier patron as well. You ain't got to do this. I just want to make sure, yeah. Pretty sure that's not correct. Oh yeah, 500. Thank you so much for the 80, Mads. You're a true legend. You already know that. My friend. You know I got lots of love for you. I love having you in that Discord group as well. You've been here a long time. You were definitely in the very first live stream as well. So thank you so much for that. It means the world. I hope that again, I helped you make that money. You know what I mean? I really do hope that you made some nice trades in that disc. But thank you all so much, my friends. Thank you all. Thank you, Mads Toff. Special shout out to you. I hope you all have a beautiful day, afternoon, evening, night, whatever it is now, my friends. I'll see you for 3 more videos tomorrow. You already know how we do, baby. I will see you guys soon. Peace.